MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Cobras and the Dragons. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jamal Tatum, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Settling in now, Mark Lacey, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First offering on its way. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Taylor. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Sasaki is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Brian Bledsoe will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
At the plate now, Shinji Sasaki. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
The third baseman.
To the plate now, Sam Quintero. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's inside. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Stepping in, Frankie Fernandez is yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
That is good.
So coming to the plate, Omar Valido. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable.
The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, C.J. Dunn. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this is foul for the first strike. High in the air out to center field. Sasaki is right there, one down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Into the box, Jacob Sellers. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, Michael Wright. Pitch is popped up. Fernandez has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Howie Robinson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Set to get his day started, Corey Braxton, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Corey Braxton becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. Bledsoe, a 6'4" lefty. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. George Huerta becomes out number 2 this inning. From the stretch. Bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Miles. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here it comes. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
Play 11, 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
He's set, and the pitch. Brian Bledsoe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes off of the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Mark Lacey runs up and gets this one down. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Stepping in now, Greg English. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop on first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The third baseman, number 3. Paul Taylor.
So base is empty now after the double play, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Paul Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate now, C.J. Dunn. Hit hard to short, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cobras lead it 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be a good hitting pitcher, Jamal Tatum.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
To the plate now, Duke Wang, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Wang is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 1-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Tatum on at first. Nobody out. So a full count now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Riding in once again, Shinji Sasaki. Here's the first pitch to him.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
None out, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 balls and a strike.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box, Sam Quintero as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Popped him up. Sellers is under it. Makes the play, one away.
The first baseman, number 7, Frankie Fernandez.
At the plate, Frankie Fernandez, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And that misses inside, 1-0. From the stretch. Up top, it's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
The batter, number 6.
Standing in, Omar Valido. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take it.
Popped up. Right is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. At the plate, Jacob Sellers. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way.
No. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Michael Wright. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Howie Robinson. No balls and a strike to count. Down and away, ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes now. Check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Set. Here it comes. Edwin Miles is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 now. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Fernandez was there. And that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Corey Braxton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch on the way.
That's a strike. Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, George Huerta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Huerta. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside and low, 3-0. Juan Hernandez, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. There's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in the switch hitter, Juan Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Into the box now, Jamal Tatum. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
In there for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
2 out with a man at first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, Brian Bledsoe. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Go outside.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box now, Mark Lacey. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. A runner at second, nobody out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-1.
Ball.
Nip the corner. 2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
No one out with a runner at second. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Heading out towards shallow right. Wang has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number one.
The batter number 2, second base, Red English.
Ready once again, Greg English. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fouled away. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, as show track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for the great speed. He was pumping his arms, chugging the legs the whole way, and made it just in time to score the run.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jeremy Lilly enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Paul Taylor will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
Beautiful diving stop. The throw. There's one. Not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Digging in, C.J. Dunn. First pitch coming, here it is. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over, back in standing. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Duke Wang. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses. 2-1. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Three-two pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
The center fielder, number 35, Shinji Sasaki.
In now, Shinji Sasaki. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. The runner at first with no outs here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Dunn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Sam Quintero.
Ready for another shot now, Sam Quintero. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses there, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Scorched to third, reined in to second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Dunn. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Lilly comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Jacob Sellers, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6.
Stepping up now, Michael Wright. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping into the box, Howie Robinson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Two out with the man at first. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Ned. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
To the plate now, Edwin Miles.
Edwin.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. The Cobras are out in front, 6-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Frankie Fernandez.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robinson is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 6. Shortstop, Omar Valido.
Digging in once again, Omar Valido. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
No.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Into the box now, Corey Claxton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 33, George Huerta.
Digging in now, George Huerta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now at the plate, Brian Bledsoe. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The pitcher, Brian.
First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One ball and 2 strikes the count.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Mark Lacey. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this misses here for ball four. Just the second walk he's issued here into his seventh inning of work.
Looked like he might have got squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Austin Roach is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Reggie Kellogg is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Reggie Kellogg.
Now to the plate, Greg English. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First and second here with nobody out. And this one's too far inside, ball two. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Three-two pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Paul Taylor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
A runner at second, nobody out. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The left fielder, number 5, CJ Dunn.
In now, CJ Dunn. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now back.
So digging in now, Jacob Sellers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The next 3-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Mississippi is out in front here, 8-0. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Juan Hernandez.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Row, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Reggie Kellogg.
At the plate, Reggie Kellogg comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here it comes, 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
1-1. Taken, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate now, Duke Wang, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Shinji Sasaki would be next. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Digging in, Shinji Sasaki. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Two-0 count. The pitch goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, this manager must be pulling his hair out. Not only does he have to deal with his pitcher walking people, now he's got to deal with his defense tripping all over themselves.
Now at the plate, Sam Quintero. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Michael Wright. Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Howie Robinson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Edwin Miles, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the left fielder, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Glenn Suarez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And this one runs up high, ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. In there, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
has some trouble with it. And there are 2 away now.
The bat number 7. Mark Lacey.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mark Lacey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Mark Weston comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Greg English, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Comes set with the 0-1. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 0-2 home. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Striding into the box, Paul Taylor, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
No strike.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Sasaki will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi is out in front 10-0. David Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frankie Fernandez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Harris, a native of the state of Delaware. He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11. No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Omar Valido is on deck. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Coming to the plate now, Omar Valido. First pitch on its way.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. It's a called strike on the changeup. The 1-1 home.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Miles will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Bryce Lewis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lewis.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Runners on first with one down. Hit toward the right side, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, catcher, Huerta.
Standing in, George Huerta. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's the ball.
One 0 count. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jack Dooley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Dooley.
Now in the box, C.J. Dunn. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Quintero has a play. One down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Jacob Sellers. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
First baseman, Michael
Stepping into the box, Michael Wright. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Stepping in now, Howie Robinson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Sasaki is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Juan Hernandez. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
1-0 pitch on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Robinson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Reggie Kellogg. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 2-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a fly ball well hit. Left fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, number 298 in his career. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Standing in now, Duke Wang, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The count now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
So now to the plate, Shinji Sasaki, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
No strike.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Runners on first with one down. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the payoff pitch home. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dean Buck is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Buford Christian will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Buford Christian.
So stepping in, Sam Quintero. He's set and the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Quintero begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
No strike.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Oh, that's well hit. Deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 4th home run here in the early going. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Beaver? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
Frankie Fernandez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses. Ball 2. Four runs here in this half inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Omar Valido, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Miles is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The pitcher, number 56.
Douglas Lamb will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Douglas Lamb.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
10-4 the final in this game. The Cobras put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Brian Bledsoe earns the win, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score. First was a victorious visiting team. 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
11 o'clock, we got to have a thing with water.